Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi praises the role of media in creating awareness on COVID-19. Travel of passengers from Afghanistan, Philippines and Malaysia to India prohibited with immediate effect. Government says budget session of Parliament to go on as per schedule till 3rd April. Supreme Court seeks response from Kamal Nath government on immediate floor test in the Madhya Pradesh Assembly by 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. And Apex Court clears permanent commission for women in the Indian Navy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hailed the role of the media in creating awareness on the issue of coronavirus in the country. After the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting held in Parliament, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi told media persons that the Prime Minister has asked the MPs to go to their respective constituencies over the weekend and hold awareness programs on coronavirus. He also asked them to take the help of the media to educate people on the issue. The Prime Minister suggested them the do's and don'ts related to COVID-19.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एमपीज को संबोधित करते हुए ये कहा, देश में हवाई जहाज में हो, रेलवे स्टेशन में हो, डॉक्टर्स हो, अपने कर्तव्य बहुत अच्छी ढंग से निभाया है. देयर अप्रोच वाज पॉजिटिव एंड दे डिड ए टायरलेस एफर्ट. इतना पॉजिटिव रोल उन्होंने प्ले किया है, इसके कारण पैनिक भी नहीं बढ़ा है, साथ ही साथ सतर्कता भी बहुत अच्छे ढंग से बढ़ रहे हैं. ये प्रधानमंत्री जी विथ ए ओपन हार्ट ही कांग्रेचुलेटेड बोथ मीडिया एंड कंसर्न्ड पीपल.
Health Minister Harshvardhan gave a presentation in the meeting on the measures being taken by the centre with the help of state governments to deal with the virus. The government today reiterated that the current budget session will take place as per schedule till the 3rd of April. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi told reporters outside Parliament that there is no plan to curtail the session. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harshvardhan has said the efficacy of the antiretroviral medicines on corona patients is being evaluated by the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR. Replying to a question in the Rajya Sabha on coronavirus, the minister applauded the services rendered by the doctors and paramedical staff treating corona patients across the country. He also lauded the efforts of all the people involved in minimizing the spread of the virus in the country.
आज हमारे देश में डॉक्टर्स और पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ, एयरलाइंस से जुड़े हुए हमारे पायलट्स हैं, दूसरे कर्मचारी हैं और विशेषकर जिन लोगों ने विषम परिस्थितियों में इस बीमारी के प्रकोप के रहते भी दूसरे देशों से भारतीयों को वापस लाने का काम किया है और इन मरीजों से जिनसे इस वायरस का सबसे बड़ा बचाव का जो तरीका है वो 1 मीटर की सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग है, उसमें हमारे डॉक्टर्स रिस्क लेते हुए जिस प्रकार से काम कर रहे हैं उसकी सराहना करने के लिए कोई पर्याप्त शब्द मेरे क्या किसी की भी शब्दावली में नहीं है.
The minister suggested the members to visit the quarantine camps in their respective states and provide feedback to the ministry on the improvement of the facilities. Dr. Harshvardhan informed the members that the efforts of the ministry were being appreciated by many. To a question, the minister said a group of scientists in ICMR are working on the best possible treatment for corona patients. The Health Ministry has confirmed 126 positive cases of coronavirus across the country. The ministry has also confirmed the 3rd death in the country due to COVID-19 from Maharashtra. The government has issued a new travel advisory in the wake of the COVID-19 situation. Travel of passengers from Afghanistan, the Philippines and Malaysia to India has been prohibited with immediate effect. No flight will take off from these countries to India after 1500 hours today. The airline will enforce it at the port of initial departure. The Health Ministry said the instruction is a temporary measure and will be enforced till the 31st of March and will be reviewed subsequently. The Sports Authority of India, SAI, has decided to suspend academic training in the National Centre of Excellence and sports training centres till further orders in view of COVID-19. The Office of the Sports Minister said all national camps will be postponed except for those where athletes are being trained for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. In our weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak last night on prevention and control of coronavirus infection, Director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, Dr. Randeep Guleria, explained on who all are required to undergo testing.
पिछले 2 हफ्ते में किसी विदेश से आए हैं जहां पे कोरोना वायरस का आउटब्रेक हो रहा है, किसी पेशेंट से क्लोज कॉन्टैक्ट में आए हैं और आपको बुखार, जुकाम, नजला, गले में खराश, सूखी खांसी या बॉडी एक्स होते हैं, तो फिर आप अपना टेस्ट कराएं और वो टेस्ट सरकार करेगी और मुफ्त करेगी हेल्पलाइन के थ्रू। लेकिन अदरवाइज अगर आपको जुकाम, नजला है तो अभी ये जो कोरोना वायरस है ये हमारे देश में कम्युनिटी स्प्रेड नहीं हुआ है, इसलिए सब लोगों को टेस्ट कराने की जरूरत नहीं है। उससे ये होगा कि जब हमें टेस्ट करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो हमारे किट्स कम पड़ जाएंगे और अननेसेसरी लोगों में पैनिक शुरू हो जाएगा।
Chairman Cardiology Max Group of Hospitals Dr. Balbir Singh discussed about the importance of hand sanitization.
हैंड हाइजीन में सोप वाटर वॉश, जिसमें हम दोनों सरफेसेस हाथ के, पाम और डॉर्सम ऑफ द हैंड, दोनों को अच्छी तरह साफ करते हैं, फिंगर्स के बीच में साबुन लगाते हैं, उसको अच्छी तरह मलते हैं और कम से कम 20 सेकंड तक हम हाथ को धोते हैं, या फिर हम अल्कोहल बेस्ड सैनिटाइजर यूज करें लगातार। हम सब इस तरह से काम करेंगे तो हम इसको रोकथाम करेंगे, क्योंकि ह्यूमन टू ह्यूमन ट्रांसमिशन। हमें इतना नहीं डरना है क्योंकि इसमें कोई बहुत हाई मोर्टेलिटी नहीं है, 3% मोर्टेलिटी है, 97% ठीक हो जाते हैं।
The World Health Organization has praised the efforts made by India in the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak across the world. Talking to media in New Delhi today, WHO representative to India, Hank Begdam, said the commitment from the Indian government from the top level, including the Prime Minister's office, has been enormous. He said it is impressive that everyone has been mobilized. Mr. Begdam also said there are very good research capacities in India and the country will continue to be part of the research community to look at various elements regarding coronavirus. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. The Supreme Court today sought a response from the Kamal Nath government in Madhya Pradesh by tomorrow on the plea of former Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan seeking a direction to conduct an immediate floor test on the floor of the Assembly. A bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said it will issue the notice to the state government and others, including the Secretary of the Legislative Assembly, for 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Mr. Chauhan and 9 other BJP lawmakers, including the leader of opposition in the State Assembly, moved the apex court yesterday just after Speaker N.P. Prajapati cited coronavirus concerns and adjourned the House till March the 26th without taking the floor test. He apparently defied the directions of Governor Lalji Tandon. Our Bhopal correspondent has filed this report.
High-level meetings are being held in Bhopal after the Supreme Court notice. Several senior leaders including Digvijay Singh and Ajay Singh attended the meeting held at the official residence of Chief Minister Kamal Nath. A possible reply of the government was also discussed in the meeting. Meanwhile, Kamal Nath has again sent a letter today to the governor, clarified his stand on the floor test. He said that floor test is not possible till the arrival of MLAs from Bangalore. The Chief Minister has written this letter in response to the letter sent by the governor for conducting floor test today. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
The Madhya Pradesh MLAs camping in Bengaluru have said that they have resigned voluntarily without any duress. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru today, they blamed the Kamal Nath government of failing to address the prevailing problems in the state. One of the Congress MLAs, Govind Singh Rajput, said the Kamal Nath government is neglecting development works. On going back to Bhopal, he said they are ready to go anytime but are worried about their safety. These MLAs are camping in a private resort in Bengaluru since the beginning of this month. Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly Speaker N.P. Prajapati has accepted the resignations of 6 rebel MLAs who were ministers. Maintaining that women and men officers should be treated equally, the Supreme Court today cleared Permanent Commission for Women in the Navy. A bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said denying permanent commission to women officers who have served the nation would result in serious miscarriage of justice. It said there cannot be gender discrimination in granting permanent commission to women officers in the Navy after the statutory bar was lifted by the centre to allow entry of women. In some more news from Parliament, Agriculture Minister Narendra Modi today informed the Lok Sabha that the premium subsidy sharing pattern between the centre and the northeastern states has been changed from 50-50 to 90-10. This will allow more states to notify the scheme and existing states to notify more crops and areas to facilitate greater coverage of farmers under the scheme. For the remaining states, subsidy sharing pattern will continue as 50-50. In a written reply to a question, he also said that the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and restructured weather-based crop insurance scheme are regularly reviewed, especially the challenges faced in its implementation by stakeholders since their inception in the 2016 Kharif season. Mr. Tomar today also informed the Lok Sabha that financial benefit under the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana has been released to over 8 crore beneficiaries in the country. The minister also informed that under PM Kisan scheme, funds are not released state-wise but transferred directly into the bank accounts of the beneficiaries identified by the state governments. Poshan Pakhwara or Nutritional Fortnight is being held from the 8th to the 22nd of March to create awareness about nutrition among the masses. Our Panaji correspondent has filed this report.
Activities are being organized with special emphasis on the health of women and children and battling against malnutrition. Nutrition expert Dr. Varsha Ganpule shared more information about importance of nutrition.
Good nutrition has a direct impact on your overall health and quality of life. When you follow a healthy diet that consists of fruits, vegetables and whole grains, you aren't just satisfying your hunger, you're nourishing your body too.
Obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Reva Dubhashi from Ponda stressed on the natural lifestyle and simple diet.
It is best to take the diet that was practiced in your house in 1980s and 90s. Drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day.
In this fortnight, stress is laid on guidance by nutrition experts and pediatricians. Mukesh Thadi from Panaji, Goa.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tributes to Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman on his birth anniversary today. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said Bangabandhu is remembered for his courage and indelible contribution to Bangladesh's progress. The Prime Minister said he will address Bangabandhu's 100th birth anniversary celebrations being held in Bangladesh this evening through video link. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina marked the day by paying floral tributes to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman at his residence in Dhanmondi area of Dhaka in the morning. The day marks the beginning of the year-long celebration of the birth centenary named Mujib Borsho in Bangladesh and across the world. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was born on the 17th of March 1920 in the town of Tungipara in Gopalganj district of then undivided India. He led the movement against the oppressive Pakistani rulers in the then East Pakistan, leading to its liberation in 1971. Known as Bangabandhu, he became the first president of the independent nation of Bangladesh. Iraq military has said today that a pair of rockets hit an Iraqi base hosting US-led coalition and NATO troops. It is the third attack on installations hosting foreign forces within a week. A statement by the military said the rockets slammed into the Besmaya base south of Baghdad late last night, making no mention of casualties. Spanish forces linked to the US-led coalition fighting the Islamic State group as well as NATO training forces are present in Besmaya. Back home, Delhiites woke up to a pleasant morning today with the minimum temperature settling at 13.6 degrees Celsius, 3 notches below the season's average. The weatherman has forecast mainly clear skies today. The maximum temperature is likely to hover around 28 degrees Celsius. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi praises the role of media in creating awareness on COVID-19. Travel of passengers from Afghanistan, Philippines and Malaysia to India prohibited with immediate effect. Government says budget session of Parliament to go on as per schedule till the 3rd of April. Supreme Court seeks response from the Kamal Nath government on immediate floor test in the Madhya Pradesh Assembly by 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. And Apex Court clears permanent commission for women in the Indian Navy. For details of these stories and more, visit News on AIR app and log on to our website www.newsonair.com. And with that, we end the midday news.